Good morning. We'd like to bring the Sugar Creek Township meeting to order. It is now 9 o'clock on the 5th of November. This meeting is now in session. Rich, would you like to call the roll?
Mr. Mueller? Here. Ms. DeStefani?
Here.
Mr. Kramer?
Here. Want to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. To begin the meeting, I would like to make a motion that we go into executive session under Ohio Revised Code Section 121-20.22, paragraph G1, to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, or demotion, or compensation of a public employee. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Mueller?
Yes.
Mrs. DeStefani?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Probably 10 minutes.
What do you need?
This one's fine.
Good on chairs? We need another one.
I got it.
Oh, that's rude. Is it something?
I think it's the camera. I was thinking that too. It's like really loud. The projector. The projector. Yeah.
The projector's right. That? All right. Back on the record. There we at the end. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Out of executive session, we'll now go to reports. Administrator?
Nothing yet. Anything there? We didn't do
I was
Yeah,
going
wait.
to say, am I missing something? I was like,
Well, that's where we are on the agenda. So we can skip reports and go all the way to public comments?
Most of the trustees have something to say.
All right. Public comments. Limited 5 minutes per person. Agenda-related items only.
Hearing none.
representing the public. I have nothing to say.
Thank you, Anna.
You are the public. Kara, what's the next line?
Barry, move up.
Old business?
Meeting is on the 17th. Should be an interesting environment for the meeting. Light of the recent election. And yesterday, we received a letter from the Park District letting us know that they are going to terminate the
MOU.
memorandum of understanding on the appointment of park board members. Don't know that they can do that. They've had a discussion with legal counsel and they're under the impression they can do that, but I believe it's a court entry. We're trying to figure that out. That was worked through the prosecutor's office for us, and I thought it was recorded in the court. We're trying to find that. Because if it's a recorded court entry, they can't just say we're done.
Wow. That came out of left field.
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
Without any notice, just an email. That was weird.
I'm
Could you forward me that?
Yeah.
What did they terminate?
We entered into a memorandum of understanding that there would be at least one member of the city and one member of the township populace on the park board at all times. They're saying that they're not required to do that by law, so they're not going to do that. And then the township and the city were to be part of the review process of the applicants and make recommendations to the court as to our feelings as to who should be appointed, and they're saying, well, they're not going to do that anymore. Interesting.
Very.
Well, especially because Mr. Howler was, I think, the prosecutor at the time, that we entered into that. And one of his employees worked that issue for us. It's weird.
I don't know if he was prosecutor.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the timing if David Hayes was already.
He worked in the office.
Who?
Holler.
Oh, no, he was
county
the
prosecutor.
He was
prosecutor, but I don't know.
Excuse me.
The timing of it.
Excuse me. I forwarded the email to each one of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do they have a charter?
They have bylaws, yeah.
But they receive public money, so they're, when you
It's weird.
receive taxpayer money, you should
It's-
have open and transparent
There's
elections for your board.
There's no representation. You don't get to decide who the person is that's on there. They just self-appoint. So for many years, they were just putting the same people back in without even opening up to the public for anybody else to submit. So, anyhow, we'll see where it ends up.
Very interesting. Consent agenda items?
I don't think there's anything there we need to talk, well, we do. Item F, access control system for, that's our fob system for the doors.
Okay.
We are working with a system that is ancient. We've had it for, 20 years, probably more. And it has had some major problems in recent years, and we've had to spend a lot of money getting them come down from Cleveland to fix it. We are looking at a upgrade of the system, and it's $4,000 up front and $278 a month.
How much per month again?
$278. We really don't have a choice. There are two options. One's a $6,000 system and one's a $4,000 system. The $4,000 is in the cloud, so we don't have to maintain it on our servers, which is great.
Yeah.
And that's the one I'm recommending.
The $4,000?
Yeah. And then the second item is Tech Advisors. We talked with them, almost 2 years ago now, about, what's it called, Kara? Multi-factor authentication. And we want to get that on all the computers within the township. That is, there it is. $4,170.
Is that a one-time charge?
That's a no-brainer. That's been
It's
happening for 10
600
years.
and-
Way beyond on that.
It's $678 annually. I think. $1,000 a month annually. No, $1,000 a year. I'm sorry, $1,000 a year. Who said what? Was that you?
So what was the $4,170?
That's the total cost.
So it's $1,000 a year, but then to put it in initially is.
Initial license fee is $4,170,
Okay.
and then $1,000 per year, which divided
And
by
that's
12.
split between all departments.
Okay.
That's not all going to come out of that.
Thank goodness.
I think that's a no-brainer. I think the first one's a no-brainer.
And we're amending the resignation resolution that we did for Brian Dyson, Sean Smith, by giving Sean, it was supposed to be December 13th, I think was the date.
November was the original.
Yeah, but I think it was supposed to be December. And the reason is that gets him to 20 years of service with the township, which is kind of a big deal for him. So we're amending that resolution. There's no monetary benefit to him whatsoever. It's all symbolic.
What do you think, Marvin?
Yeah.
All of them, okay?
One question, Barry. So since this is a special meeting, did we advertise that we're doing all of this, though?
We advertised it as a,
I thought we only had two things.
yeah, we
allowed to
advertised
discuss.
it, though, as a rescheduling of the meeting that would have been Monday.
Okay. All right, we're okay.
Good point. I move we
Yeah,
accept
because
the
that'll be before. They
consent
do that
agenda
during
items
work
as
session.
is.
I'll second that.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mueller?
Yeah.
Mrs. Stephanie?
Yes.
Item 8, discussion of agenda items, potential update to leave donation section to personnel policies.
Yep, we have discussed this with the board. This is amending the policy from an hour-to-hour donation to value for value, hourly rate to hourly rate. It allows us to take care of our lesser-paid employees who need catastrophic leave at a better rate.
And one thing I read on that, you did point out that any balance that's left over actually at a year time frame goes back into our general funds, so.
Well, no, it just disappears.
Well, it just disappears, it
Disappears.
just disappears, but it in effect saves the township
Yes.
money.
Any comments, Marvin?
I just need a motion to approve the modification to the new policy.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mueller?
Yes.
Mrs. Stephanie?
Yes.
And then formally, I need a motion to approve catastrophic leave for D. Maywald.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mrs. Stephanie?
Yes.
Mr. Mueller?
Yes.
And you're back to public comments.
Public comments. Seeing none, any public comments or trustee and staff discussion?
Yes, I've got a couple. First of all, this deal with the Ohio Fire Chiefs that we paid for to have done, have we ever billed the city of Bellbrook for their $12,500 for that yet?
We've never been billed.
We haven't been billed yet?
We have not received
Okay.
an invoice.
Well, the second thing is, that contract, in my opinion, that they're trying to give to us is not the intent of what we was looking at when we was looking to do this, putting these fire departments together. They're going to the point of trying to eliminate both fire departments and build a brand-new fire department and trying to staff us with 11 people on duty at all times. I mean, their statistics and their stats, of course, it's going to not work. What they're proposing will not work because we'll lose all of our inside millage and everything else. We need to get the contract from them and, well, you guys will have to get that contract from them and modify that contract to bring that back down. We don't need no 11 people on duty all the time for this township to cover both of these areas. You know, we can probably do it the staffing of 6 at the most like we do now and supplement it with part-time. I think we really need to look at that when they're sending that back because it's not going to fly, especially now that the city of Bellbrook's levy passed. You know, I don't know if they'll still be interested in trying to save the taxpayers' money or not, but it's something that really needs to be looked at. I think the Ohio Fire Chiefs, in my opinion, screwed this up big time. And I think you should let them know that it's not proper what they did and how they're doing the staffing. And the other probably comment that I got is, everybody knows I lost the election yesterday. And I just think it's amazing, you know, here I've given over 50 years of my life to this township. All the hours I put in that's never charged the township. And for this to be lost due to lies, to let them lie to get away with an election. Shame on the people of Sugar Creek Township for not checking in and finding the real truth of what was going on during this election. They listened to one person, Kevin from the school board, which he should be sanctioned at that school board meeting because he's driving wedges between the township and the city and the school board and the park district. Here we are trying to be as a group, trying to work things together, and now he's drove wedges between all this stuff. And she's got put in the office, and you all know that it was all lies that she's saying about everything that went on here. I just wish you guys good luck. I want to tell everybody here, thank you for all your support that you've given me. But, yeah, I'm sorry. just emotional to me that, that all the work I've done for this township is just now just in the trash. The citizens didn't appreciate one bit of it at all. So, I'm sorry I'm crying. I don't usually get emotional. Just my care of this township has been strong. Gosh, I'm embarrassed.
No, don't be.
Don't be.
Don't.
But wish you guys good luck in everything that you're doing to finish up, and that you can probably resolve some of those problems that they lied about the whole time. There should be some consequences for lying to get into an office, but there's not. There should be consequences for not following the law when you're running for election, and there's not going to be. There should be consequences that our Board of Elections screwed up the whole election when they didn't put precincts in here that should have been in our township at the time when people were voting. When open voting was done, we found out they didn't have precincts fit out right. Do we even know the people of Centerville even got to vote for Sugar Creek people? And they're sitting in Sugar Creek Township. How much of this is actually wrong that the Board of Elections done too? They've screwed up this whole process for us too. And I don't know if anybody will ever investigate that or check into it or not, but it's just a shame that hopefully this will never happen to you guys when you're trying to re-go for office again, that we can get the truth out to everybody and not the lies and the deceptions. Just so their personal gains is what it is, personal revenge, so they didn't get something. So I'm sorry I got emotional there, but it's very seldom I ever do. But I've dedicated my life to this township. So,
I would like to talk to you about the election stuff
yeah.
offline, but we can.
I'll make a comment on that. Marvin, when you first came in here, kind of butted heads a little bit, but I never worried about your integrity, and I never worried about your motivation for being a trustee. You wanted to do what was right for Sugar Creek Township. And we may have disagreed on things, but I always knew that you were looking out for the best interest of the township. And I always admired that about you. I think you've done one hell of a job. I'm very proud to be a friend of yours, and I am sorry that it's turned out this way. And there's certainly some backlash that's got to happen, and we'll have to discuss that at another time.
Yeah, I think
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you for your service. Yeah, I would say the strength of this board is we have a trust factor here that is rare among trustees, and that allows us to get a lot accomplished because we trust each other. So thank you for that.
Anything else, Marvin? Carolyn? I don't have anything either. Got a phone call from Scott Miller.
Oh, yes.
Thursday, there is a meeting at 6 o'clock at,
The old Greene County Career Center, at the Emerge Center now.
do you have the address?
I can give it to you, yeah.
That'd be great. So we have a meeting there to discuss.
They are bringing Brian Lamb today, I'm sorry. You were making the announcement,
Yes.
so hold on one second.
So they're bringing in our
let's see.
congressmen and other
Yeah, they're
congressmen.
Lampton,
Kind of
Kaler.
like what we did in Cincinnati, but on a smaller version, but it's with Greene County and,
So I don't know, they're bringing in Kyle Kaler, but I thought it was, but I think Levi Dean and Brian Lampton are
are the two that
invited.
are gonna-
But they're talking property taxes, but the main thing was actually roads and how to get more money for our region. So they specifically want to talk about that. I'm on the Violence Free Futures Board, and I had agreed way before I knew this was happening to be they have a volunteer appreciation event at the current Greene County Career Center at the same time. So I told Scott I probably can't be there, but he did extend an invite for you
to all
be
three.
there to meet, yes.
I told them I would be there,
Okay, good.
as soon as I find out where it is.
Okay, I can give you, it's the old Greene County
West
Career
Enid Road, I
Center.
do know that.
West Enid Road.
West Enid Road.
Let's see.
Okay, that's all I have. Okay. Anything else, staff?
Nope.
Then I see no,
Oh, I will say, one positive thing about the election yesterday, we had a lot of residents in our building for their first time. And I think we put a very good face forward on the township yesterday. With the building, and the Board of Elections folks were very, very appreciative of the space and how we set it up for them. And they're looking forward to being back here as to other places.
well, that's positive.
Did you get the impression people were showing up at the St. Pierre Center and didn't know to come here?
No,
Okay.
they were showing up
So
at the
they were
St.
showing-
Pierre Center and Christ Church.
And
didn't know
they were
had to
getting
come
turned
here.
away.
It was all over the place.
And people were asking
I
us
had-
what time the polls closed because they showed up there. Now they have to go to work. And so there was some discombobulation.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman, I don't recall his name, from the Landings, who said he called the Board of Elections because he didn't receive anything in the mail. And they told him, they sent them out with the 10-day in advance of the 10-day requirement. That doesn't make sense. Because, I mean, I'll bet you we had a couple hundred people at least yesterday that didn't know they had to vote here.
I never got a card saying they changed my voting precinct. I never did get one.
So, he was citing the ORC to me, and, he was not happy. So,
Okay, back to your question, Fred. It's 2960 West Enon Road is the old Green County.
2960.
Yeah, and you can,
it's off of 235.
Got it, thank you. Okay, if there's no other comments,
Nothing else, right?
I move that we adjourn this meeting.
I'll second that.
Mr. Mueller?
Yeah.
Mr. Kramer?
Here,
Mrs. Stefani?
Yes.
this meeting is now adjourned.